Alright, welcome to my Red Reaver bundle gameplay and review. So this is a very inexpensive bundle. You get the Boss Obsidian skin, obviously you get the Lego version of him as well, you get the Reaver's Revenge Pickaxe, and the Red Ruins Wrap. So all this for only 1,400 V-Bucks. And if you don't like the pickaxe or the wrap, you can buy the skin itself sold separately for only 800 V-Bucks, which is an absolute steal. And there he is, the Boss Obsidian. It says the Horned Menace of the Ashen Peak. So let's take a look at him real quick in the locker and then I'll show you some gameplay. Obviously he is a knight-like skin. He's got a lot of armor on as well as this horned helmet. Now a lot of people are comparing him to two different skins. Number one, the Black Knight. Now he does look somewhat similar. I think they actually have the same frame. You can see they literally have the same locker pose. He's got his arms crossed right there, just as Boss Obsidian does. And then the other skin people are comparing this to is this one right here, the Guild Heart. So his helmet is a little different. He's more of a stag, and that's what his thing says, the Golden Stag of Vengeance. Whereas this looks like a bull's horns. So you've got a stag and a bull. But in terms of their armor, yeah, I guess it is pretty similar. They both have the flowing, almost like chainmail. So obviously one drawback to this skin and the bundle is that there's no back bling included. However, I think this character doesn't really need a back bling. You see his back looks really cool because he's got this dragon on there. So for curiosity's sake, let's take a look at a few shields on him. This is the black shield, obviously the Black Knight shield. And it does look like the shield placement is quite nice because some skins, it doesn't flow very well, but that looks perfect. How about the red shield? Okay, I think that actually looks a little better. I'm not gonna lie. How about the Squire shield? Okay, that does have some blue on it, and obviously there's no blue on the character himself, and sadly the Royale shield is exactly the same. I don't think they changed anything on that, which is kind of dumb. They should update that. So this back bling right here, the gear bag from the current 600 V-Bucks starter pack, I think this flows nicely. It's a nice shiny metallic red. You could also use the War God's Legacy cape. This goes with Ares. It's a nice red and black match. For a contrail, you can use the Burn Down from Chapter 5, Season 1. This one also has a secondary Stygian Burn Down, but we don't want that one. We want the red one. For a glider, we've got the Scarin, which is black and red and actually terrifying as a dragon. That's from Season OG. And then, of course, we have the Pickaxe, Reaver's Revenge, and we also have the Wrap, Red Ruins. So I got most of this combo from a follower on Twitter. He tweeted me this image right here, and he said this was the combo he made personally. He's got the Burn Down Contrail, the Scarin Glider. For a Wrap, though, he chose Doomed Echo. For the pickaxes, those are the Foundation Plasma Spike. And then the back bling is the gear bag. So shout out to Demon Soul for sending me that image. That is a clean combo. Alright, so let's go check this out in game and we'll see how it plays. Alright, so as you can see, the contrail does look pretty sweet. That's not too shabby at all. Let's take a look at the glider. So the only thing I don't like about these big dragon gliders is that they take up a lot of your screen. I mean, that is quite a bulky glider, but it does look pretty sweet. And it does occasionally breathe some fire. Let's see if we can catch him. There it is right there. There's a nice red contrail. So that is a pretty good match. Okay, so here we are. I'll show him without the back bling as well. But this combo is pretty clean. The back bling is just a little bit brighter in red. I'm sure you could find one that more closely resembles that red on the skin, but this doesn't look too bad at all. Let's take a look from the front. So he's definitely a menacing character. He looks pretty intimidating. I'd be scared to run into this guy, but the designs on his armor look really clean. This is actually a very good looking skin for only 800. I love that he has those red gloves on as well. That's a nice touch. So now let me show you the pickaxe pullout as well as the swing sound effect. I'll be quiet so you can hear. Here you go. Okay, so the first thing I noticed is how painfully slow the deploy is. Look at that. He takes his sweet time to withdraw this big spear. Now the pickaxe itself actually looks incredible. It's got an arrowhead on one side, and then on the other side it literally looks like a sword. That is just clean all around. It's nice and red and silver. It's got a little bit of yellow wrap on it as well. And the lunge animation looks pretty good. There's a little faint red contrail. Let's see if there's a splash. Of course there is. That is nice and red. I love that. Let's take a look in the dark here. So there you can see the red contrail just a bit more. Of course, the red splash is going to be a lot more evident in the dark. So you can see the pickaxe does glow just a little bit. It almost looks like there's eyes on there. That's towards the sword side. And from the front, he's got no glow whatsoever. Okay, so what I was most concerned about with this skin is the aim down sights, because you can see that he does have some bulky shoulder guards, and obviously his horned helmet is pretty bulky as well. So let's take a look. Yeah, that shoulder guard is pretty big. I mean, it's not too bad, but it does obstruct a little bit of your wrap. If that bothers some people, you can see on the DMR there. How about the SMG? It's not too bad on the SMG because you zoom out a bit. I mean, this is doable. I'll do some actual gameplay to see if I have any issues. I forgot, someone told me to crouch so we can see different perspectives. That's a great idea. Thank you for that recommendation. I forgot to always do that. But you can see the difference here. I mean, it gets way more bulky when you crouch because it covers part of his neck. Yeah, I just wish if they had shoulder guards, I mean, I don't know what they could do. If you just take one off, then it would look kind of dumb if you just had that one on his left, but I feel like they kind of obstruct a lot more than they should. Here's where you crouch walk. That looks a little awkward as well. Well, I think the cheapness of the skin as well as the awesomeness of the overall design far outshines this little obstruction on the aim down sights. Now the wrap looks pretty cool as well. It's just nicely animated, nice color scheme. It's not reactive as far as I can see. That's a nice red maroonish color though. Let's see what that looks like in the dark. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, those runes look really clean as they kind of appear and disappear over the weapon. That's pretty sweet. All right, let me take the back bling off. We'll see how that looks. Yeah, so like I thought, this looks perfectly acceptable as well. Just because he has those dragons etched on his silver armor there, it looks incredible. I mean, you 100% do not need a back bling with this skin. The pickaxe matches phenomenally. The wrap looks great as well. So my only minor complaint is that big shoulder guard just obstructs a little bit of your weapon. And who really looks at their weapon wrap when they're shooting though? I mean, that's not going to mess up your aim at all. It just hides some of your wrap, which I know some people don't like, but it's really not that big of a deal. The horn, in fact, that's way more noticeable to me than the horns. I thought the horns on the helmet would be terrible, but I don't even notice those. So now let me show you a better perspective of the wrap real quick. So here it is on the wrap skin, and that does look incredible. I love the half maroon, half red there. And then the runes just kind of etch themselves down the entire wrap. Here's what it looks like aiming down sights. It doesn't really flow together. I mean, they're going at different speeds, but that still looks pretty good. I love these wrap skins. I mean, you can make some really clean combos with these. Here's from the front. You can still see the animation there. Nice. And let's take a look in the dark. Just a nice glow all the way around the entire wrap. By the way, if you have the Dragon Crest back bling from Season X, this goes nice as well. Look at the red, matches perfectly. I'm going to also try to run the Blade Raven. We'll see how that looks. Let's try the pickaxe against an actual player. Okay, it looks about the same. I don't see anything special there. I mean, this is a good looking skin. So again, the contrail looks amazing, especially here in a real game. Sometimes the color schemes on my review map are a little different than in-game. Here's the Blade Raven. So that's not a bad match either if you don't like the bulky dragons. Okay, well, this is a bot for sure. Didn't see any reactivity there. Look, they unvaulted the med mist as well. That's pretty cool. Haven't seen that in a long time. So I don't think anyone else is over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and fight the boss. Let's go Nitro Fist. Yeah, stuck on the piano. Nice. What the? Oh, wow. This guy must have been camping in the building. And he's emoting on me and shooting the gun. What an absolute turd Ferguson. Oh, wow. I had that ghost ship in my inventory. I was going to run it through the house, but if it hit Oscar, then I couldn't challenge him. But I read on my challenge video that people were camping in the house waiting for you to fight Oscar and then popping out and eliminating you. So that was 100% my bad for not realizing this guy was creeping in the corner. I'm going to do another match because that was some Mickey Mouse bull squash. I am definitely impressed with this skin. If you don't have the Black Knight skin, I think this is a great alternative, that's for sure. Oh wow, we got Nitro Fist too, let's go. Medallion guy's running for his life. There he is. Yes, we blew it up. Wait. That man just sniped me somehow. Hold on, the medallion fell down here though. Wow, someone left the Megalodon shotgun here. They took the Cerberus over it. That's crazy. Don't mind if I do. Well, this gun stinks. We died. That was a bot. That's a bot that killed him. Holy crap. I'm pretty sure that was an actual AI. No way. I tagged him twice with this DMR. Oh my goodness, and he died. That is unfortunate. Okay, now wait a minute. Someone with a crown is still left. In fact, the crown guy just died. So there's still some competition here. It's not over yet. Alright, we're in a 1v1v1. There's a guy right there. Ooh, we stuck him. That hurts. How did he not blow up, though? Ooh, we stuck him again. Oh, you know what? I don't have a crown, but I didn't get it there. Alright, we're in a 1v1. What? How did he hit me for so much? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 13. He's weak. What's he gonna do? He's trying to heal up. Oh my goodness! He almost, if he would have had his shotgun out there, he could have got me. Not today, though. We didn't have a crown, but we'll take a seat on the throne. So there we go. We got absolutely pickle-ricked by someone camping in the first game. They were actually camping a challenge this week, which is pretty shady if you ask me. The next match, though, we won. So an all-around amazing skin, and it's only 800. I had a guy ask me if this was a price mistake for being only 800, because most skins this day and age are super, super expensive. But this one's good, great color scheme, plays nice, and it's super cheap at only 800. So it is not a price mistake. It is really that cheap. And if you want all the accessories, it's still only 1,400 V-Bucks. The wrap is great. The pickaxe is great. This is actually one of the better new skins that has came out. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code, which is tabortime.